Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wow, and I'm back with another viewer replay match. This time it is going to be a Protoss versus Terran matchup. Excuse me. We are going to see Cheerios, who will be spawning at the top right corner of the map, as the red Terran. His opponent is going to be the blue Protoss, who will be spawning at the bottom left side of the map, and his name is Raekyr. I don't know. I'm gonna call him Reiki. I'm just gonna call him Reiki. It's gonna be pretty difficult to say that name. But yeah, Reiki is gonna be spawning here as the blue Protoss, and his opponent Cheerios will be spawning at the top as the red Terran. So this map, by the way, is called GSL Daybreak. This is a 1v1 map. We have two Snugget Towers in the middle, and this map is actually a very good size 1v1 map. A lot of people are really liking it, and I think it has won some community awards. Like, I believe the Team Liquid Awards, Daybreak won for the best map of the year, if I'm not mistaken, because this is such a good map. So many epic games have happened here, especially in the GSL. If you guys haven't seen, or if you guys haven't been watching the GSL lately, you guys definitely should. Next week we are going to be starting, or they are going to be starting, the new season for January, and my idol Hydro is back in that tournament, so that is going to be sweet. That is going to be pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to be buying a premium account for that month, and definitely going to be tuning in every day as I'm still on vacation, my 10-day vacation. This has never happened to me before. Like, I don't really know what to do, but I'm going to be catching up back on my animes and stuff. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Casting StarCraft, getting back with my anime. Yeah, all fun and games. That's my life. How about you guys? But anyways, here we go. Cheerios is actually gonna go for a wall off here. That is actually kind of peculiar, because usually Terrans don't go walling off against Protoss players. But then again, some people still do that. As they sometimes try to go for a little bit of cheesy plays and such. I'm not sure if you're gonna see that out of Cheerios base. He doesn't have any refineries at all thus far. Probe is gonna get taken out right there. We do have two SAVs on the low ground. I'm not sure why he was hiding this one right here, and indeed he's gonna go for an expansion. Cheerios indeed gonna go for an early expansion. Also on the other side, Reiki is indeed gonna go for an expansion as well. It's actually almost done right now for Reiki, so Reiki might have a little bit of advantage here in terms of economy, but then again, he is supply blocked for a good amount of time, just starting to make some drones again. So possibilities out of this matchup, we might see some airplay coming out of that Protoss base, but then again, it is very unlikely. Most likely scenario is that we are going to see mostly gateway units with some robo facility, but then again, robo facility units. But then again, all depends on how Cheerios is gonna play this game. If ever he is gonna go for barracks plays or not, we will see that in just 1 second. Right now, he is just piling up all his money, not even making some marines right now, just keeping his money in his bank, saving it up. Maybe he's gonna mass drop a couple of those barracks simultaneously, maybe 3 barracks simultaneously. It's pretty much always done by Terran players, as we do see 2 more gateways being built right now here by Reiki. Hopefully Reiki doesn't get stuck to his name right now, and if ever we do see him in some quick attorneys, definitely I'm gonna call him Reiki again. Maybe his friends also gonna call him Reiki, but then again, it's not really a bad name. Reiki is pretty cool. You know, it's like Rikimaru from Dota. Reiki is a nickname for Rikimaru. This probe actually survived with barely any HP remaining, 5 HP remaining, and finally regenning with those HPs. Oh, Cheerios right here, gonna try to control that Naga tower. If you guys are new to the game, you guys should always keep in mind that holding control of the Naga towers are very crucial, especially in crucial spots of the map. You always want to try to keep a hold of that, especially if you are a Zerg, because Zerg players really have the least available way of gaining scouting and such. Like, it's really so hard to scout inside your enemy's base if you're a Zerg player. Had to sacrifice a good amount of units. But we do have a barracks and a factory right now, and also a starport. So it's a 1-1-1 with an expansion. This is a little bit of variation, but we are going to see some Banshees here coming out very shortly out of the base of Cheerios, as we are seeing some Helens as well being popped out. And oh wow, another expansion right here for Cheerios. This is actually a very bossy play right here by Cheerios. I'm not sure if he has any idea what Raekyr is doing right now. He does have a robotic facility out on the field, and Raekyr is actually not mining any gas right here by his expansion. Very interesting that we are seeing that right now. Finally, he started mining those from those Vespene geysers. It's kind of like they're playing it live, and he's actually watching the stream, which is really not a possibility. But right now, finally plopping down a couple more buildings right here, 2 more pylons, and also a forge. Gonna be going on with his upgrades right now. That's actually a very late forge. Is that his first forge of this game? If so, that's actually kind of bad, because usually Protoss players lately, they go for those plus 1 upgrades very quickly, as they are a lot cheaper compared to before, and actually it helped Protoss a lot, especially with doing a lot more timing pushes, a lot more deadly timing pushes to be exact. Let's look at the income tab real quick. We have Raekyr right now with 41 probes and Cheerios with 39 SCBs. But then again, Cheerios might have a slight advantage here, as he does have those mules mining for him, and that's actually gonna help him out a lot, as we do see an engineering bay as well being made right now by Cheerios. And here we go, the first Banshees out on the field right now. I'm gonna try to focus fire on a lot of these probes. Oh, all probes are being pulled off away. This is actually a very good play right here by Raekyr, losing only a couple of those probes and finally sending him his stalkers. Those stalkers are definitely gonna ward away this Banshee, as this Banshee is very easy to kill, very fragile, but then again, he can do instant damage nonetheless. Here we go. Oh, a simultaneous attack right here in the front. Cheerios doing a little bit of split play right here, and he's gonna instantly kill off a good amount of probes. But then again, those Hellions are taking so much damage from that Colossus, and 2 Hellions did go down. But then again, in exchange, he was able to kill off a good amount of probes. Let's look at the kill count, as we do see 17 workers killed by Cheerios. Oh my god, that is a lot of units. Very nice play. And now it looks like the Banshee is gonna get taken out with... I was trying to click on him, trying to see how much kills he had before it goes down, but then again, he was able to do enough. I'm definitely sure. Cheerios right now 7-3 in the lead against Raekyr's 63 food supply. But he is supply block, so he needs to make a couple more supply depots before he takes more or takes a bigger lead over Raekyr. Siege tech is being researched as well, and finally the first of the few siege tanks are being pumped out right now here for Cheerios. He actually has 3 factories, so we are going to see a lot of mech units right here coming out of the base of Cheerios. You don't really see mech play that often going up against Protoss, but then again, it has been proven useful since the early days of StarCraft 2. Jinro proved that mech is very good against Protoss, but then again, it's been a long time since those games happened, and a lot of balancing out have happened already. A lot of patches and a lot of sorting out was released by Blizzard, which is actually pretty helpful for the game. And actually Blizzard is actually doing quite a good job with balancing stuff, even though they're getting a lot of heat from a ton of players and a ton of people from the community. But you know, you gotta give them props for not really being irrational with their adjustments and such. Like for example, removing the Colossus completely. No, they're not gonna remove the Colossus. They're trying their best to balance things out and try to make it a little bit more even for a lot of for the other races to counter those Colossus. And siege tanks are actually quite good also. +1 upgrade going down and almost finished right here for Raekyr, and also some armor or some vehicle upgrade being researched right now by Cheerios as well. So definitely gonna go for mech play. I'm wondering if we're gonna see any more Marines on the field. Looks like we are not gonna see any more Marines, as he completely stopped making anything from that barracks. But again, there is one lone reactor right here, kinda lonely, not being used. He could use that for something else, but then again, it doesn't really matter as of this moment. We do have a second armory going down right now. A little bit of drop play right here at the back of the natural. He was able to kill off a good amount of units again, but then again, he did lose all of those Helens, but again, look at that, 32 workers killed for Cheerios. Amazing stuff right there right now by Cheerios. But again, here we go, the dad push coming out of the base of Raekyr. He is behind in food supply though, so this might be a big mistake right here coming in from Raekyr. As it stands right now, it is 68 against 36 in favor of Cheerios. In terms of SCV or harvester count, 130 against 98 right now. Raekyr finally reaching the 100 food supply, but again, it most likely will not be enough as there are siege tanks all over the field here. I don't think I'm pretty sure that Colossus doesn't outrange siege tanks, and siege tanks do a ton of damage to whatever or to everything it touches. But then again, here we go, the clash is gonna happen right now. Are these Helens gonna be able to hold on and defend these Hellions? We will see in just 1 second. Oh man, so much damage being done right there by the siege tank, but again, all the Hellions have been completely evaporated. The bunker goes down instantly, and all of these Colossus are actually still alive. This is actually looking pretty bad right now for Cheerios. Raekyr doing a mass amount of damage, but again, finally those Colossus finally got taken out. And look at that, this missile turret was actually the one who was able to kill all of those 3 Colossus. Very nice play by that missile turret alone, as everyone knows that Colossus are also vulnerable to missile turrets, to air attacks. Very good hold right there by Cheerios, not really losing a lot in economy. He was forced to pull all of his or a lot of SCVs, but then it wasn't really his last resort, as he does have another expansion here at the low ground, which has been around for a while now. I'm not sure if Raekyr is aware of that. No, he has no idea that this thing is around. Wow, that's actually going to be proven pretty bad right there for Raekyr in the long run. Wondering if he's gonna be able to scout there anytime soon. I think he's not gonna do so, because I think he is pretty comfortable that Cheerios is in a pinch right now. That's pretty much what his mindset is going through right now, because he barely has any intel at all. He doesn't have anything at all to spot here, and also in the main base he doesn't even know what buildings these are right now. But then again, I'm pretty sure after seeing all those siege tanks and all those Hellions, he has a good clear idea that Cheerios is gonna be messing up mech. And here we go, finally Cheerios is gonna get punished for taking this expansion. But then again, this expansion already served its purpose. I'm not sure if Cheerios is gonna sacrifice this expansion, as it is in need of Planetary Fortress. Planetary Fortress are so damn good, especially against those light units. But then again, the stalkers are also armored units, but still, these Planetary Fortress, man, they're just so good with defense, and they can just easily just hold on to any expansion they want, as long as they are being repaired by a good amount of SCVs. Finally, an expansion is going down right here for Raekyr. I guess he realized that the expansion of Cheerios has been around for a while. He needs to catch up, and he knows that he is behind now after seeing that expansion of Cheerios. 144 against 105 right now, +2 armor upgrade almost done right here, or being researched right now by Raekyr, and also +1 weapon, vehicle weapons, and also vehicle flatings being researched as well by Cheerios. Oh no, these Helens are gonna get pinpoint right there, or picked out right there by all those stalkers. I'm surprised that Cheerios hasn't even researched Blue Flame. There you go, as soon as I say it, the Blue Flame research has been completely done right now. Very nice play, killing up a good amount of probes again. But then again, I don't think it was worth it, as he did lose a good amount of Helens there. He did want to do a lot of damage, but then again, I'm pretty sure he failed, and a little bit of facepalm. But again, there are a ton of tanks right here on the field. We have 12 siege tanks on the field with 8 Hellions against 16 stalkers and 3 Colossus right now on the field for Raekyr. In Camtab, we have 83 against 46. Look at that. In probe count, there's just, or in a harvester count, there's just a huge difference for both players, and this is pretty much what is giving Cheerios the lead right now. And Raekyr needs to really catch up. He needs to start mining from both of those gas again, because he does need those gas. He does need to make those gas heavy units. He needs to make more Colossus if he wants to take this game, or maybe Immortals now. He needs to start making those Immortals, because he is dealing with a ton of mechs units, and Immortals are so damn good against mech. That's actually one of the big mistakes of players right now, of high level players, because once they set a goal, or once they focus themselves on a specific tech path, they're not really gonna adjust to anything. Like he's gonna commit to that tech path no matter what. even though he knows that there's a better tech route to go for besides the one he's going for right now. And I don't know, some people are just stubborn, but again, it's actually pretty hard to tech away from what you will to open. And here we go, a massive drop right here inside the main base of Raekyr. So much damage being dealt right now here. All these Hellions and all these Sea Sharks are doing massive amounts of damage. But again, there's barely anything being killed right here. Actually, everything is just being targeted all over the field, and now it is gonna get cleaned up right there by Raekyr. A little bit of blunder right there by Cheerios. He pretty much just gave up all of his units, but again, we are gonna see some Hellions right here gonna try to go to the last expansion of Raekyr. I think it is looking like it is not gonna happen anymore, as there are stalkers right there guarding that expansion. So Raekyr right now almost he's trying his best to catch up right now, and there's actually a good chance that he might be able to do so as long as he can keep all of the attacks or all of the harassments of Cheerios in vain. He's gonna be able to do so easily. I think he should just start making some Psionic Storms, some High Templars right now. Actually, no. Why would he make High Templars? Maybe he can just feed back all of these medevacs whenever those medevacs are loading up all of these siege tanks. Anyways, here we go. The Death March. All of these tanks are moving across the field right now, and Raekyr knows exactly what is happening, as there is an observer there along the way. Wow, this is gonna be pretty close. What can Raekyr do now? It is now 199 against 144. Cheerios almost supply cap right now, and Raekyr is just gonna try his best to defend against this push. Is he gonna be able to do so? That is the question. We are gonna see a two-prong attack right there, one in the main base and one in the front as well. Those Colossus are in range of those Sea Shanks, but again, the Sea Shanks completely outrange all those Colossus. But again, there might be just too many Colossus in the field right now, as there are also Stalkers right there at the bottom side of that engagement. And here you go. Oh man, so many Sea Shanks sieging up right now here. Is Gears gonna be able to keep this up alive though? That is a question. We do have Colossus trying to outrange all of those units, but again, one Colossus instantly goes down. The second one is still alive though, and look at those blink stars just blinking in there. Wow, a little bit of big mistake right there by Raekyr. Raekyr right now, a lot of trouble. 85 against 171 right now. More Sea Shanks and Hellions are being produced right there by Cheerios as well. I think Raekyr is just waiting for the next round of Warpins. He has a ton of money in the bank. He needs to make more warp gate buildings. He is just waiting for the cooldown of all of these buildings, and right now he is just gonna hold on his breath as we look at the unit tab real quick. We have 13 Zealots and 3 Colossus on the field. There's no more Stalkers. Does he even have charge research yet? That's the question, because charge loss are pretty damn good against sieged up siege tanks. Look at that. Cheerios making some missile turrets right here all over the front of the base of Raekyr. And here we go, the attack's gonna happen. Oh no, look at all those Zealots taking some splash damage from all the Sea Shanks. But then again, he's gonna be able to clean up everything right here. Very nice play. All Sea Shanks go down, but again, all those Vikings are gonna easily kill off these Colossus as well. Wow, 2 Colossus goes down instantly. And now finally the Stalkers appeared here and gonna ward away all of those Vikings. But then again, the damage has been dealt already. Oh no, the Nexus is also very low in HP. If he loses this expansion, this is gonna be pretty bad right now for Raekyr. Raekyr right now doing his best to defend it, and it looks like he is gonna be able to defend this expansion. Very nice hold right there by Raekyr, almost losing that expansion. But again, there are some more medevacs right here threatening to drop, but there are nothing loaded on them at all. I think Cheerios is gonna go for another push right here. I think he knows that he is still in the lead. There are a ton of gas right now here banked up for Raekyr. He really needs to make some tier 3 buildings or tier 3 units, maybe some carriers right now, because there is barely any anti-air right here for Cheerios. He is not even pumping out a ton of Vikings at all. He can tech switch if he want, but then it looks like he is not gonna do that. But we'll see though, we'll see what's gonna happen in just a few moments. We have a couple of medevacs here, or we have a good amount of medevacs here, loaded up with some siege tanks and some Hellions. We'll see how much damage he can do this time. He is really concentrated on just dropping in the same area over and over again. But then again, he barely does any damage here, which is kind of sad. But then again, here we go. What is he gonna focus for this time? He is gonna be able to take out one of the pylons. Yes, indeed, the pylon goes down, empowering a couple of those gateways here. With charge shots are cupping in right now here to take some shell damage from those Colossus, from the Sea Shank, as those Colossus does the rest of the damage. But again, I don't think it's gonna be enough. More charge shots coming in here at the back, gonna try to swipe their way through those siege tanks. And they are indeed going to be successful. Where is the other Sea Shank? We have Archons on the field right now. There you go. Archons are very, very good against Sea Shanks, as long as you don't clump them up. As what is this happening right now? Oh, they just took so much damage right there. This one almost dies. But then again, he did survive. Another attack right here at the expansion. Oh my god, so much units has been killed right there. And Raekyr has to GG. Good game by Cheerios, beating Raekyr and taking this game away from him. Props to Cheerios for winning a very good game, very exciting game, and going mech against Protoss. Hope you guys like that, and please do comment, subscribe, or like on this video if you want. Always appreciate a good feedback and so. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any interesting replays that you want casted, please do not hesitate to send them to me at wawasc2@gmail.com. That is wawasc2@gmail.com. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out. I am out. Bye.